Hey everybody, my name's Kevin, and this is going to be a drawing of an angry little goblin guy without the proper startup tactics of sketching a bunch of thumbnails and really coming up with a design to sell to somebody. Sorry, I'm shy and I'm winging this, so there's gonna be a lot of errors. I want to start making these little videos and working towards a whole series of making a comic book and just getting to it, right? I miss drawing with my friends from California, where we'd sit around a coffee shop and just everyone would be drawing. I don't have that anymore, so I feel like this is the next best thing, is documenting my process of challenging myself in certain videos and following more structured ways, having more discipline, showing up to work essentially for this stuff. Like, I need to get myself to actually do it, and here we are, right? So in the long run, like I was saying, I wanna do a series on how I make a comic book, and I kind of have everything already plotted out in my head, but I feel like it's a nice, fun way to show other people that struggle with getting work done. It kind of follows the structure of a 24-hour comic book day, which is just like get to it, right? And it'll be a little bit better because I feel like I'll have a lot more elements of story plotted out, and I'll walk through the process of how I do that. But until then, I have to start somewhere, and I figured this little angry, colorless goblin that's just hanging out and saying hi is the perfect place to start. I think I'm gonna name him Jerry, but I figured how I'd start is just other than saying like I just jumped into scribbling, is there's kind of a half-hearted lima bean structure of like a body line that I usually do, and I know a lot of people say brushes don't matter, but if you get like the right brush, and this is from years of scrounging the internet for my favorite artists' brushes and downloading their packs, and there's something to it when a brush comes off the paper. It's like having your favorite pencil, and you've sharpened it just right, and it comes off on the paper, and you just feel the energy from it. That's what a lot of brushes do sometimes, is you get a splash of creative juices go through you when you just use certain brushes, and that's all it takes sometimes. So just starting out by scribbling on there and seeing where it takes me is usually how I get started. And from there, once I kind of like what I'm looking at, I just kind of noodle in more and I find out what would help the image more. I kind of refine anatomy as I go, and once you start to zoom in and get some of those details to really pull the image together. I think this one, my favorite part, was actually his like angry little egg-shaped head, and I really wanted to zoom in, but I knew this was going to be like this kind of video, so I was like, I don't want to spend like 2 hours on this face, because that's usually where all my time goes, is on the face. And then I zoom out and I'm like, oh, this sucks, I can't post it, and it usually ends up being the downfall of my drawings. But I live and learn, right? So hopefully you like the angry goblin guy, and I can make more of these videos, and see you on the next one.